plug, please.
Yes. Where are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan originally, but...
It sounds like you're just gonna blow someone up.
Thank you so much.
You're like, send the nuke.
Were you making a prank over there?
Greetings, fellow fallen. I'm your president, Mortika Lacrosse. This is New Revolution TV. Revolutionize your life. And if you haven't figured out, the beginning of this video, that clip that you just saw, was Jake Paul. Of course, some of you Jake Paulers that are watching my video, I don't know why the fuck you're watching my video, but you probably are because it's got Jake Paul in the title and whatnot. But the point is that this video is about how Jake Paul is a racist, as you obviously saw from the last remark that was at the beginning of this video. He has a long history of racism. And unfortunately, like him, I'm from Ohio. Yes, I'm Mortika Lacrosse. I'm from Ohio, from a place called Burkitsville, Ohio. But the point is not all Ohioans are racist douchebags like Jake Paul. Not all of us are racist fucking morons like Jake Paul. Or make pathetic videos and go after the big YouTubers like PewDiePie just to get views. Because that's obviously why he did it, because PewDiePie has more subscribers and more views than any of the Paul brothers could at all have. But this video is going to show you how Jake Paul has a long history of racism, so let's get to the video. I'm Mortika Lacrosse. This is New Revolution TV. Revolutionize your life. So as you can see from what's on your screen, this tweet from Jake Paul was from the 5th month of 2012 on the 16th, where he used a homophobic slur right there. Then, as you look down, he uses more homophobic slurs. He uses the N-word, which if you're white, you don't have the right to use the N-word. Because white people traditionally and historically have used the N-word as an insult to those of the non-white community. The only time white people ever usually use this word is for racism. But see, as you can tell, he constantly continues on this particular thing that this person shared of past tweets from Jake Paul, racial slurs, and homophobic slurs. Now, a search for these tweets revealed they've since been deleted. Paul would have been 15 years old at the time he tweeted these comments and didn't begin a stint on Vine until 2013. Though the content of his comments don't excuse his behavior, it does make the case that Paul shared these messages before becoming a public figure, showing that he has a history of being racist and homophobic. So how did Jake Paul respond? By pointing out that the racist comment? Well, Teen Vogue pointed out that the comments were racist, and Paul still decided to upload the clip, also adding that Kazakhstan supposedly has a negative history with nuclear weapons, with part of the country being used as a Soviet weapon test site, where he claims 20,000 villagers essentially became human guinea pigs, according to supposed Radio Free Europe. Well, you know another country that has, negative history with testing on people? The U.S., but that doesn't mean that all people in the United States are like that, you fucking dick. The point being, obviously, from the video, as you've already saw, is Jake Paul is an obvious racist, but as we've known, is being racially motivated content or being a racist douchebag doesn't really stop the YouTube channel from growing, does it? Aldous Fowler or PewDiePie, who has made some racial comments. But see, the thing about PewDiePie's supposed racial content is he was trying to prove a point with his content, even though it was unacceptable and he shouldn't have done it. He was trying to point out how certain people will do anything for money. While Jake Paul's racially motivated content, he just wants to be a racist douchebag like people like Aldous Fowler. So, I mean, Jake Paul might as well jump in and join the alt-right. But, of course, he fits the typical, stereotype of a Nazi. He's got the blonde hair going already for him. Anyways, all I can say is that it's obviously Jake Paul's a racist fucking douchebag. And I really, really don't care if people comment on this and say, oh, you're such a horrible person, because to all those that follow Jake Paul and think his racial comments are okay, you can go fuck a dog. I'm Mortika Lacrosse. Until next time, stay wicked.